Well, welcome to Up Late Tonight. I'm Aisha Howard. Now to a story that has devastated so many people and has some questioning how safe are you when you fly on a small plane. This comes after 5 people died in a plane that crashed on its way to Atlanta for the Peach Bowl. The only survivor of the small plane that crashed flying from Lafayette on Saturday remains in critical condition. Doctors say Stephen Berzas made it out the surgery this morning, but is in a medically sedated condition and has a long road to recovery. Federal investigators are working to find out why the small plane crashed shortly after takeoff. The full investigation here could take a year to complete. NTSB research shows small plane crash fatalities jumped last year to 393 from 347 in 2017. Authorities say there isn't one specific reason. Hope for a talk to a pilot and flight instructor about the risk.
The view is the first thing everyone notices when they take off in a small airplane. It's unmatched to what you would get in a commercial airliner.
Ben Capagrossi had a lifelong dream to fly.
A lot of the safety in small airplanes lies in the pilot.
The private pilot also teaches others to fly at Aero Atlanta, so he was heartbroken to hear about the deadly crash in Louisiana on Saturday.
It's upsetting. I mean, I don't like to see fellow aviators dying in plane crashes.
The National Transportation Safety Board investigators say no distress call was made, and the plane crashed about a minute after leaving the Lafayette Regional Airport. So now, investigators will examine the pilot's qualifications and plane's maintenance records. According to the NTSB, small plane crashes increased by 13% in 2018. That's about one small plane crash a day. Capagrossi says most of the time, accidents are the result of pilot error.
Most general aviation accidents under Part 91 are caused by pilots making mistakes.
But other crash reasons include planes having defective parts, unexpected weather issues, and having one pilot versus 2.
If you're a single pilot and you have an emergency, your workload is going to be very high. Sometimes the workload requirement during that emergency can oftentimes exceed the skill of the pilot.
Capagrossi says pilots do pre-safety checks before takeoff and says you can do a check of your own before boarding by asking a few questions.
Are you current? Are you proficient? How much time do you have in this aircraft? Are you comfortable with this flight that we're taking today? How does the weather look? Those are some of the questions that I think the average passenger should consider.
And as for the crash in Louisiana, the NTSB says early evidence shows the plane was in one piece when it hit the ground, and the aircraft last underwent maintenance in October. The plane's last flight before crashing was December 18th.